No, of course I wasn't sitting around all weekend. I was sitting around tabling an event. It was for Rochester Renovation. Check the link up there. It's the old company that I mentioned in a previous video that I had started 10 years ago this weekend on Earth Day in 2012. It was pretty important for me to be there. I gotta say, it was a pretty great experience, but it kind of reminded me of why I started, a green company so many years ago. And it's because I think the biggest impact that we can have is, the reduce, reuse, recycle, especially the reuse part. I think the more we keep out of the landfill, the less damage we're going to do in the long run. So really, this video is just my love letter to that company. And secretly, I'm actually recording a 10th anniversary video for them to put on their social media and whatnot. Just kind of my own appreciation for the job that they're doing now. But in the meantime, you get to see some of the interviews that I did from the different vendors there that were there, and why they love reusing and why reuse is so important to their art or their craft or whatever they do.
Yeah, so honestly, a lot of my supplies come from Greenovation. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. A lot of the frames that I get originally are thrifted or things like that, because I'm an artist on a budget. Like, I hate the starving artist trope, but it's there for a reason. And a lot of the things that I find here are just super helpful with me getting to do what I do. A lot of the things that I make wouldn't be able to be things I make without this place. So, yeah.
I mean, I've bought books and all kinds of different stuff, so just I wander around and find cool looking things that I haven't seen in a long time, because I'm 43, so a lot of the things are from when I was a kid, so I'll see something I haven't seen in forever, usually pick it up.
Yeah, there's a lot of flashback material in here.
For sure.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing that you've bought here?
That's a really good question.
Making you think.
I know. My daughter has actually bought a lot more things here than I have. My favorite thing to do is to donate here. Here's what I didn't buy it, but here's my favorite thing here. There's a mannequin who has the same haircut as me in the back.
That's amazing. Now I have to find it.
My doppelganger.
Is it like back there somewhere?
It was. Who knows? She moves around. It's rare to find somebody as dedicated as Kim is to making sure that nothing goes to the landfill, right? There is a use for everything. And what I love the most about Rochester Greenovation is the partnerships that it creates with the community to utilize things that would normally be thrown out. And there are a lot of creative ways that you can do that, and selling items to support the cause isn't the only thing, right? So, one way, is to sell items and get them back in the hands of people who want them and will use them. But the other thing is, that it connects communities and different needs in the community, and not just with the stuff, so with the training and the reusing in different ways. And so, yeah, that's my favorite thing about Rochester Greenovation, is really how the community, specifically the not-for-profit community, comes together to utilize this stuff, to utilize this space, and the resources that we have.
So for the earrings that we have, all of those are made from completely upcycled materials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, made from old puzzle board, everything. All of the designs on top of them are other upcycled materials. We have everything from Chinese menus on top to old candy wrappers, old maps, and even the earring backings are all secondhand. We try to use all the yarn in all of the crocheted is
I try to
secondhand
get
yarn
when I can.
Yeah. We also have a couple of earrings made out of tape from old cassette tapes. We try to get everything secondhand or reuse whatever we can.
I have a feeling we're going to be
buying a lot here.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. They have $5 totes which are always useful for storing your tie-dye stuff, as well as other things like clothes, Christmas lights, using them to mix up garden soil. That's a very industrially resourceful type thing. But my girl finds scores here all the time, like little antiques and decorations for the walls, and occasionally some really cool clothes. So I figured this is the type of place that has something for everybody. There's a wide variety of things here, whether you're looking for building materials to fix something in your house, or whether you're looking for something for a wall in your living room that you just got painted.
Hi, I'm Ellen Smith. I'm the Executive Director of Keeping Our Promise here at Renovation. We are an organization that resettles Afghans and Iraqis who worked for the U.S. military in conflict zones. And unfortunately, we may soon be also resettling Ukrainians who worked for USAID or the State Department in Kyiv. We got involved in Greenovation when my farmhouse was being overtaken by donations. And we just had more donations than we could use for our families. So we developed this partnership with Greenovation, and we now have office space in exchange for running the store on Saturdays. One of the wonderful things about volunteering here, it's not just that we get to run the store on Saturdays, but our Afghan friends and our Iraqi friends can volunteer their time here in community service hours, and for that they get a car grant from our organization so they can get to work. So it's really a win-win situation.
That's it. That was my love letter for reuse and the reuse store that I started. Please go out and support your secondhand stores out there and thrift shops and reuse centers. They are critical, and they are the number one thing I think that you can do to help stop the effects of climate change, keeping stuff out of the landfill, and just making the world a better place. Till next time, I'm Jay. See you later.